Let's jump into this bad boy. All right. So we'll do some regular Ultra League first, and we'll do that. The team we've been using is this Lapras, Alolan Muck, and a Scavalier team. It's been doing pretty well for us. No, it's not a joke, Graham. I don't believe. I believe it is. I believe it is real, unfortunately. So, yeah. Let's see how Ultra League treats us today. Be nice to pick up some points. We've been floundering around 24, like the mid 2400s for a while. All right, we got a Lapras into a Giratina. Delightful. Just what we want to see. Just what we want to see. They're going to go to an Escavalier. We're just going to go to our own Escavalier. We are going to be a little bit behind on these drill runs. So, like, we have to either sneak in some extra counters or just sort of acknowledge that we're going to give this up eventually. Like, we will probably lose this. And it's not helping that I believe they are the one that snuck in the extra counters. But since there's a little bit of a health discrepancy here, it's always possible. I'm not worried about the switch advantage necessarily, though. Yeah, we're getting a little desync there if you haven't seen it. So I'm gonna play this down because I want to I do want to get as much damage as possible here in. But I'm not going to worry about, wow, the desync is serious. Like, it may have cost us to the point that they can actually farm us, which is pretty bad. Like, I feel like we should okay, perfect. That's exactly what I want. I wanted them to throw this, because now what we can do is we have 2 counters for the Giratina, so don't worry about switch advantage. What I want to do here is just come in and I'm thinking I can snarl them out before they get to another drill run. I really hope I can. It's not looking great for that possibility. Nope, it's not. All right, that was ambitious. What's Singo? I'll have to read that in a second. There's a lot of text there. All right, well, luckily we don't die to that. So what do you got for us? Is it the Giratina coming back? It is the Giratina. Okay, well, I'm gonna be able to get at least 1, if not 2 Dark Pulses off. If they do have another Lapras counter in the back, obviously I'm gonna be a little sad about it, but oh, they're on Dragon Breath too. Okay, that's fair. Oh, their last Pokemon's a Registeel. That's not great for us. We can do some surf damage to it, but yeah, Escavalier and Registeel is gonna be rough. Hey, what's up, Mr. Comics? How you doing, friend? Throw a shout out to my boy Mr. Comics in the chat. Good to see you, Mr. Comics. One of the new faces streaming Pokemon Go here on Twitch. So make sure you check him out. But yeah, unfortunately, this is not a great place for us. So our Escavalier needed to do a lot of heavy lifting here, and it just wasn't able to. Obviously, like, the desync is bad, but like the Escavalier swap for us is just a soft spot on the team. So it's one of those things that I'm just not really cleanly able to beat. It's not something you see a ton of, so I'm not too terribly worried about it, but it's definitely something that we struggle with. All right, GG opponent. That team comp is going to be a struggle. All right. We'll try again and hopefully find ourselves something. So we obviously won the lead really well, but there's just definitely the mock, sometimes it does help, but yeah, in this case, I mean, we couldn't do much there with the counters, but those counters were desynced almost from the start. Like, they were just immediately desynced. So if I'm seeing a lot of that desync, I'll probably, that's one of the things that I'll try and restart the app if I see it again in this game. But that's one thing that'll keep me out of GBL for a while. All right, Giratina again. So maybe redemption. Okay, we'll go to the Alolan Muck. I should have gone to Escavalier here, ultimately, because of the fact that, wow, that was fast. That's either a Grass Knot or I just was, wow. That seemed fast for a Moonblast. That seemed very fast. Okay. There is a lovely pets channel on our Discord. All right, well, they're gonna throw their shields, which, I mean, it's fine, I guess. But yeah, we should have used the Escavalier. The only upside to doing this is that if they do have a Steel type, the Escavalier is nice to sort of have around still. So there's that. Like, I don't need to shield this second Moonblast either. Like, we can absolutely just not shield Moonblasts. We're not in danger of dying to Psycho Cuts, generally speaking. We can be in danger of dying to Grass Knots if they have Grass Knot as their second move. Just because, like, once you get low enough, it matters. But, like, yeah, that seems very dubious. Like, they might have Grass Knot, and if they do, it may mean that we have to blow our shields to win this, but yeah, they do have Grass Knot. Okay. So let's hopefully get to this Dark Pulse before they get to another Grass Knot. I mean, we're gonna win this fight. It's just gonna cost us our shields in the process, and that's okay. There we go. Okay. One of those things where it's a little frustrating because of the fact that, like, obviously I feel like we should not have had any trouble doing that, but we still have an extremely good Giratina counter. Oh, that's going to be a little clunky for us. Poliwrath is pretty good against us. It's not impossible to beat, but it's pretty good against us. The extra mud shots they got in are a big deal, though. So the Dynamic Punch won't kill us. They do have to throw 2 Dynamic Punches, so we should be able to get at least 1 Drill Run in here, which is extremely important for us. Because we do have to figure out how we're going to kill this thing with Lapras. Because none of our moves do much. God, yeah, that desync is bad for us. Really bad. I mean, if they Ice Punch me here, that's actually going to potentially blow up in their face. No, okay, they went straight Dynamic Punch. So if we can, let's see. Oh, they went straight here. Okay. This is fine. This is actually great for us because now we can actually play this to an Ice Beam, and I believe the Ice Beam will kill the Poliwrath. Like, we'll throw 1 Ice Beam here, which won't knock them out. They have basically no chance of KOing us, I think, before the Ice Shards get them, and then we'll have a bunch of energy. Like, they can Dragon Claw all they want. It's going to take them a really, really, really long time to kill us. So I think they might have just given us this game. I don't think this was the switch you wanted. Although the desync is, again, still a massive problem here. Yeah, we're going to end up with 2 Surfs at the end of this, I'm pretty sure. Which, if I have 2, which I do, we're throwing Surf. Although I'll laugh if I get KO'd by like an Ice Punch. I will LOL GG's to an Ice Punch. That would be funny. Like, yeah, there we go. Okay, we got it. Yeah, I think they did us a pretty big service by that switch, because it allowed us to play to exactly the out that we needed. GG, opponent. All right, let's go. We're 1-1 in Ultra League. Let's see if we can, I mean, we've had 2 Giratina leads. Let's see if we can find another one. Turn the Adventure Sync off? You really think that's doing it, the mock? I can try. Lapras into Giratina. Why is everybody leading Giratina? Everybody wants to lead Giratina, apparently. Oh, hey Swampert. Well, so here's the upside. This is actually the matchup we want. I have other ways of beating the Giratina. The Swampert, on the other hand, is actually very good against us. So yes, please do swap into this bad matchup. My guess is that they're going to Earthquake us to start, but they need to land 2 Earthquakes. So they're going to have to probably burn a shield to get to a second one. So I'm not really all that worried. Like, oh no, they're going to do a bunch of damage with Earthquake. We're going to keep our shields. Like, oh no, they still have to land a second one. This is not an Earthquake, so we're going to farm from here. It's going to be a little tight, but we're going to come out with a bunch of energy, so. The desync is less bad. If the Giratina comes back, I'm Ice Beaming it. Actually gonna Ice Beam whatever comes in. Yeah, we're Ice Beaming whatever comes in. There we go. And I have another Giratina counter, so it's not like I have to have the Lapras for Giratina. Also, they're now out of shields, which makes Escav... Well, actually, I take that back. That's the first shield they've used. But it's still not going to change the fact that we've got another one of these. And we'll see what their last Pokemon is. Okay, the Mach, I'll try it. Why are you Shadow Sneaking? What do you think Shadow Sneak is going to get you? Alright, here we go. So, the charge moves here do hurt a little bit, but I'm still going to save those shields if possible. And if they do decide to just like randomly throw a superpower at me, they're going to be in real trouble. There we go. I'll catch up on a bunch of that stuff here in a second. The chat looks like it's going off on some things. Got any giggle raids? Bro, I'm made of giggle raids. What's up, Grabobly? How you doing? We'll burn one here. Just because, like, I'd like to pile on a little more damage. The Muck can definitely kill this thing, but I wouldn't mind, like, I wouldn't mind getting us to a position where it's a more clean kill with a single charge move. There we go, which is where we're at now. So we throw the Dark Pulse, KO it. We still have a shield available, and the Giratina matchup is basically unwinnable. It's hard to win even at even shields. It's hard to win with shield advantage. It's basically impossible to win from deficit, so. Are we talking about the save PvP response? Because if we are, I have thoughts, obviously. I'm not sure why they're shadow sneaking me. I mean, honestly, I'm not sure why they haven't quit, frankly. There it is. I was waiting for it. I'm like, you're not going to win this. There's not any world where you win this. It's pretty, unless I lag out, which is not an outcome I like to bet on. All right, the Elite Mike. What you got for us, Mike? What you got for us? Lapras into not what we were looking for. Okay, so we're gonna go to our Alolan Muck, and let's see if they switch out. I'm hoping that they, well, I mean, there's a couple things going here. One, if they don't switch out, that's fine. This is a favorable matchup for them, but we can win this in the 2-shield, especially with all the debuffs and all that sort of stuff going on. What's clunky for me is that we have to commit our shields a lot sooner than they do. So basically, like, I won't shield this. I'm not shielding this first move. But what's going to happen here is going to be that I'm like hoping that they start shielding early, because the best scenario for us is basically the 2-shield. All right, there's the switch out. Oh, it's a Clefable. I don't believe I'm going to get to the gunk shot here. Oh, I think I would have. Hopefully they shield. A shield here would be excellent for us. Okay, they shielded. Okay, that's great. So here's our problem. We do really want to get the Escavalier lined up. Yeah, this is getting very awkward for us. So I'm gonna bring the Lapras in, because of the fact that, like, yeah, this is pretty awkward. I don't know that I have a strong, I mean, like, the upside is that we do have all right, no debuff, that's good. We do have some strong plays available to us when it comes to sort of the Registeel, when it comes to like multiple surfs and stuff, as long as we maintain a shield. Okay. Wow, so Escavalier is definitely our most important Pokemon. Escavalier is the one thing that we need kinda to beat their entire team. Crap. All right, no buff. We can win this fight pretty cleanly if they don't get a buff. All right, we gotta shield this one. Their entire team is soft to this. So help. No boost, please, no boost. Okay, no boost is good. No boost is good. They should not get to another one, and then we can sort of Let's see what they want to do. I'm gonna throw the charge move no matter what. There's the Registeel, that's fine. There's a not zero chance we get to another one, although they may have switched with a charge move. That's a distinct possibility. But if they didn't, oh, it's not quite CMP, but it still hurts. All right, the upside is, I believe, so I need to be like kind of good here. That's a good swap for them. I still needed to land the Surf here anyway, so it's not like the most clutch of swaps. We should have maybe, come on, get the Surf. There we go. All right. Whew. We maybe should have undercharged that just a little bit, but I actually think the Clefable had some energy, and I would have hated to lose to just like a random charge move out of a Clefable. GG, wow. Thanks, Escavalier. We definitely needed your help in the back there. Let's go for that 4th win, yeah. Team's good. And the desync is mellowed out after our reset, so. Halloran 96, our last opponent. Send good vibes. Or we're getting dodged. Possibility. Is low tier Strimmer getting dodged? Something, it warms my heart. Nope. Okay. Just a long ass delay. Melmetal. Not the matchup we are looking for, but we will do our usual plan, which is use the Alolan Muck as a safe swap. All right, Swampert. So we can win this fight. The easiest way to win this fight is that they throw a Hydro Cannon at us. Like that's the way you normally win this fight, is that if you just don't shield a Hydro Cannon, you're pretty happy. But I feel like this could be an Earthquake. They at least baited properly, so yeah, there's the Hydro Cannon, that's fine. This can't be an Earthquake though. So my goal, or shouldn't be able to be an Earthquake. Okay, Hydro Cannon. My goal is actually to take one of those. I actually want to take a Hydro Cannon. I know that sounds crazy, but that is the goal. Because if we take a Hydro Cannon, then we can actually, you know, sort of flip this matchup in kind of a funny way. So like we should be able to shield this and get to the next one. That's what I'm hoping. If we don't, we're in some trouble. Because we committed both of our shields for switch advantage, and then okay, we got it. I was like, I'm pretty sure I played this the way it's supposed to be played with a little bit of energy, so we should be able to maintain our switch advantage here. Okay, the Melmetal. It's pretty hard to farm us with Thundershock. I mean, they're going to get to, but it costs them, you know, it costs them this. And then we've got the Escavalier. The thing I don't like is that with all this energy, they can put some pressure on the Escavalier, which is kind of annoying. Like, they can put quite a bit, actually. So they may even be able to just outright kill us with 2 Rock Slides. I hope they throw Superpower and then switch. Yeah, there we go. Because Superpower is actually way less good than the Rock Slide is, frankly. Okay. This is all fine. I mean, sure. Like, not where we want to be, but they're so debuffed now that I assume Lapras can actually... Lapras actually... Wow, and they superpowered again? Okay, and then their last Pokemon is Cresselia. Okay. No! No, 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 no! Ah! Well, that sucks. Our screen doesn't work. Speaking of random GBL bugs. Yeah, okay, now we can attack again. Awesome. Cool. That's unfortunate. All right. Well, no, there's no point in staying in that. We're not winning that one from there. We're not winning that one from there. Well, that's an unfortunate way to lose our chance at a 4-1. Yeah. All right. Well, we still went 3-2. I'm excited about that. That's at least progress in the right direction. Let me see those 3-2 vibes in the chat if you've got them. You can mix in the 3-2 vibes in the qualities if that's your thing, because that's how I feel right now.